Ooh, it's windy. Oh, gosh. Hello everyone, right now it's 3 p.m. on December 15th. For today's announcements, today we have a visitor. I hope our guest is able to see what makes us such a special place. For that, I'll get back to supporting you and your enjoyment of the island. Oh my. So it's, I have absolutely no way of proving this, but I swear to you that I shot an adversary in Cyberpunk 2077 with a non-lethal round, and upon hitting the ground defeated, she transmutated into this patio set. And it's a picture of like 2 plastic chairs and a table. That's fucking funny. God, I hope that's true. I want to believe that's true, because that's so fucking funny. Oh, hey, look! Christmas ornaments appearing on trees. We're gonna have to deal with that today. Oh, God. Turned into a patio set. I don't know why I find that so fucking funny. Praise be unto Helix. I don't know why I find that so funny. What was it? What was I gonna... There was something I was going to talk about with Cyberpunk yesterday. Because we did that whole Cyberpunk rant, and there was something I forgot to bring up. And now I don't remember what it was. It wasn't about delaying the game again. I don't remember. I guess... I don't know, I just know I had another complaint about Cyberpunk, or something like that. We talked about... I think we talked about how delaying the game wouldn't actually change anything, right? And how they could delay the game another, like, year, and that wouldn't change anything because of abusive business practices. Oh, the Christmas tree in Town Hall's getting bigger. That's cool. Hey, the snow dude died. Good. I'll take that. I'll take a festive wreath, yeah. Totally. And I see our 2 snowballs. I don't remember, because we talked about how bad the PS4 version is. We talked about how bad, how much of a shit show release has been so far. I know there's something, I just don't know what it was. So my back still hurts, but it's not nearly as bad as it was yesterday. I'm definitely feeling better today. Not too much better, but better. Well, I'll hopefully be back to normal tomorrow. So I can stop bitching and moaning. It was a long night last night. Is that all 4 fossils? No, that's... Yeah, that's all 4 fossils. Holy shit. We should still walk around anyway, see what else we can find. That doesn't bother me. Yeah, we should look for a DIY bottle or something. Oh, we got pumpkins today. Yay. We're gonna need a clear inventory to take care of those. Isn't it a laugh? Isn't it a shame? I wonder who's at the campsite. Maybe it'll be somebody cool. Probably won't be, but maybe it will be. We're definitely going to come back and shake these trees in a little bit. Oh, fuck, it's Dom. I'll take Dom. Sure, game on. Rules? Yes. And there's the tip-off. Let's go red. Yep. I'll fucking take Dom. Yeah, I have no problem with Dom. What would Dom's voice be? Ever gone somewhere and the air just tastes better? I hope nobody minds me breathing up all the air. It's just so delicious indeed. Indeed, though. I don't know. Okay, that's a weird voice, but whatever. We're gonna stick with it for the moment. I figured it was going to test my limits. I need to go away from the comforts of home, indeed, though. Except, I didn't know I'd end up homesick from... This place is great, but do you know what would make it greater? A super muscular rival. There's nothing like having a rival. Move here, be my rival. Huh, really? Oh, I don't know what to say, Indiru. Tell you what, let's have the mighty muscle of fate decide. I'm gonna play a quick game, and if you win, I'll move here. Sounds super fun, let's do it. Red again. Oh! We're gonna keep, So I'm assuming we just have to win twice in a row. I'm just gonna keep betting red, because... I mean, it's a coin flip at this point. Shit. Oh. That's not what I thought it was gonna say, heal the rules, or... Come on. You could just move here. Let's do it. Diamond. Oh shit, I actually got it. Who is he going to replace, though? Go for it. No can do. I wonder if we come back, will he say somebody else? Or will he keep saying Zucker? Because I don't want... Because Zucker is one of the few I cannot replace. If it was Cherry or Octavian or Miranda, I would have been like, yeah, totally. Fucking... Yeah, sure. Because we can always bring them back. Zucker is one of the very few we can't bring back. I mean, of course, I have my ways. But, no, we can't really bring them back. So that's a real problem. But I do kind of want Dom. So we'll try again. We'll see what he says next time. What happens if we lower our standards a little bit, you know? No, yeah, but yeah, no, I'll totally take Dom. He's not bad. You know, even if he had said Lucky, I probably would have gotten rid of Lucky. But I don't want to get rid of Zucker. Nope, that'll be it. Hey, let's see. I might have even got rid of Carmen, honestly. You know, friendly faces, erase any worries from your mind and all that jazz. Oh! Ooh, I'll take that. I want to sell. Okay. There's all that. Celebratory candles. Yeah, we'll take some celebratory candles. I'll also take a normal candle. Alright, let's go, I guess go take care of those pumpkins. So, there was, so I want to pull it up, because I actually want to go through it. There was an Indie World Direct today. Nintendo did their Indie World thing. And, of course, I'm all aboard indies, right? You know me. I'm an indie, during the Wii U era, I played predominantly indie games. Which is crazy to think about now, because at the time, Nintendo was actually very anti-indie. Like, they saw it as, like, not a lesser form of game, but, right, it didn't have the same quality as, say, an indie game did. Actually, is there just an easier way to find out everything announced? I wonder if I can just go to, if I can just look up Indie World and find everything. Everything Nintendo showed during Indie World today. From Kotaku. Let's see here. So this just seems to be everything in no particular order. Yeah, so yeah. Okay, so this is just everything in what looks like no particular order. So they started off with a game called Calico, which there's a board game called Calico that looks very interesting and I've heard good things about. The video game Calico seems to be more about like a cat cafe, like you're a person running a cat cafe. Graphically, it doesn't really look that great, in my opinion. I mean, yeah, it doesn't really look that great. But I don't know, it might be fun. It can't, I was watching it and I'm like, ooh, this is probably still in development. And then the trailer is like, oh, it's out later today. And I was like, oh. I mean, like, I'm not going to say it's bad, because I've said before, graphics don't matter, right? You could have the worst graphics in the world in the best gameplay, and the gameplay is what matters above all else. But that's not to say graphics aren't important. So Calico, graphically, I mean, like, it looks like kind of like a PS2 game, honestly. Kind of. I mean, I'm not going to say it's maybe not that rough, but yeah. But who knows? Maybe the gameplay's fun. Grindstone. I swear this had been announced earlier. This is a puzzle game. And I think it was originally released for it was originally one of the Apple Arcade releases. Like, Exit the Gungeon and that other game that I'm forgetting the name of. I don't remember. That deep sea diving one. Was Valkyrie Drive a Apple Arcade game? I don't remember. But yeah, Grindstone was an Apple Arcade game. It actually is a game I am interested in. I think they showed it off at like a previous Indie World or a partner presentation or something. And I don't know, it looked interesting. I've heard good things about it from people who've tried it out on Apple Arcade. And it's out today, of course, so that's good. And I think it's even 25% off if you buy it today or within the next few days or something like that. Yeah, sure. I don't know. I don't think I'll pick it up because, again, other things came out today. But, yeah, no, it doesn't look bad, and I've heard good things about it. Next up is When the Past Was Around, which is a point-and-click puzzle game about love and loss. I kind of remember this one. I don't know what it does it remind me of? Is it Florence? I don't know what it reminds. The art style looks nice, and yeah, it reminds me of one of those types of games you'd see at the Game Awards, nominated for that one fucking category that I'm forgetting the name of right now. Games as inspiration or whatever, right? You know, that this year Tell Me Why won, and Celeste has won it previously, right? I think it kind of reminds me of something, because it kind of reminds me of Florence. I don't know, maybe that's, and admittedly I never played Florence, but just from what little I saw of it, I don't know, it doesn't look too bad. Super Meat Boy Forever. This was so we've known about, I feel like I've seen this game for years now. But it was officially announced during the Game Awards. It was officially announced coming out on December 23rd. So right before Christmas. And they showed it off here. And yeah, it's coming to Switch. I think it's console exclusive on Switch. Which is kind of cool. Right, that's good. I wonder what the festive wreath looks like. Okay, yeah, I'll take that. Celebratory candles. Normal candle. Alright, let's go build a snowman, shall we? Cyber Shadow. So, we've known about Cyber Shadow forever now. And as far as I know, this is the first time we're getting a release date. Because I know Devolver has been doing Devolver Directs for a while now. But I don't think they've done one in a while. So I think this is our first time actually getting a release date for Cyber Shadow. But that's it's Devolver Digital in, I don't remember the other studio's name. But it's got Devolver Digital's backing. And it's based on, games like Ninja Gaiden and whatnot. I personally didn't care for The Messenger all that much, but I trust Devolver Digital, so I'm sure this will be good. I have faith that this game will be good. I have faith in Devolver Digital, and it comes out on January 26th, so it's a little over a month away. That's crazy. I don't know. I've been seeing this for a while now, and I'm super excited for it. right? Yeah, I'm always down for a new Devolver Digital game. Next up, Tunchi? I don't remember how to pronounce it. It's a game from Peruvian developers, and it's a 2D beat 'em up that takes place in the Amazon rainforest. It looks pretty decent. It looks decent enough. I'm not really a fan of 2D beat 'em ups, but yeah, it doesn't look bad. And yeah, it's also got Hat Kid from A Hat in Time is a playable character in it, which for like a majority of the trailer they kind of like dodge around that, but yeah, Hat Kid's playable in it. That's exciting. Looks like it needs to be a little bigger. There we go. That's good for me. But yeah, no, I don't know. It doesn't look bad. The animation's pretty good. I don't know if I'll pick it up because again, I'm not a fan of like 2D beat 'em ups. Like I'd never picked up like River City Girls or that. What was it called? What's that game called? Battletoads. Yeah, even though I know people had problems with the Battletoads remake. Yeah, I was never too interested. Is it getting smaller? Yeah, I don't know. I have no interest in it. Or it's just not, it's personally not for me. It looks fine, though. Cosmo Crates, a comedy game about piloting drones in zero gravity. I don't really remember this one, like, at all. Cosmo Crates. Game about piloting drones in zero... Yeah, I have no... I don't remember this one, like, at all. So I have no idea what it is. Okay, that looks fine. So I'm going to make it a little bigger than what I think looks fine. You're looking at a pure snowfolk perfection right here. But you know that? You made me. I'm the real deal. Thank you, buddy. I'm perfect in every way that involves round snow. You know how to build a snow person. I can't praise you enough for your top-notch snow sculpting skills. That's kind of hard to say. I think it's only appropriate that I share a DIY with such a gifted crafter. Oh, snow person head. That's actually one I do want. And take a large snowflake, too. So finally, after tons of failures... For some reason, I remember him giving us a card. After tons of failures, we finally got the perfect snow person. Because I tried to match the body with this one, and then I made the head just a little bigger. Even though I personally will argue this one looks better. I feel like the head's just a little too big on this one. But fuck, what do I know, right? What do I know? This game demands perfection. And as far as I'm concerned, the other one was perfection. I just saw Whitney. So fuck, what do I know? Oh, my lost planner. I'm so incredibly grateful. I feel terrible if I don't. Please, let me give you a sports cap. Oh. Cosmo Crates. Why do I not remember what this Cosmo Crates is? Maybe it was showed off during... They did a reel at one point. Maybe it was in that. Finding Paradise, the second episode in the To the Moon narrative. So To the Moon actually came to Switch recently. I thought this game looked like To the Moon. To the Moon actually came to Switch recently, and I have heard, for years now, I have heard nothing but amazing things about To the Moon, and I've just never played it before. But hey, it's the next part of it, so yeah, that's really cool. That's coming out in March. Hazel Sky, a game where you play as a mechanic fixing airships in a floating city. Oh, that doesn't sound bad. Yeah, I don't remember what it is, but yeah, that doesn't sound bad. HOA. Oh god, Homeowners Association. Ugh. A puzzle platformer where you explore nature and meet adorable creatures. I kind of remember this. Yeah. It's fine, right? I don't know. A lot of these indie games, like I've said, while I can be interested in some of these indie games, that doesn't mean I'll pick up every one. I'll usually only pick up like a select few. Sure, sounds like fun, Zucker. Alba, a wildlife adventure, an open world game about snapping pictures of wildlife and cleaning up nature. Yeah, it's basically Mario Paint taken to its logical conclusion. Yeah, it's like it basically is Mario Paint taken to a logical conclusion, and it is literally about like cleaning up like a tropical island and whatnot, and you gotta like unbeach whales, dolphins wash up on shore, and you gotta get people to help you like take them back inside. It doesn't look bad. Yeah, that snow person just looks wrong to me. Yeah, no, it doesn't look bad. Again, don't know if I'll actually pick it up, but it's cute in its own way. There it is. Next up is Fistifluffs, which is like a fighting game about cats. You know what? There's an old bit by one of is it Caleb City? I think it's Caleb City does a bit about like superhumans. Hey, Cross the King, how you doing? We're talking about the Indie World Direct right now. Or that happened earlier this morning. Here you go, Zucker. Here's your treasure. Ooh, what is a snownet cap? That might be good. Oh, okay. Among Us. Yep, Among Us is on Switch now. Alright, let's put back... Snownet... it's okay. Alright, let's go back to looking for that bottle. So yeah. So there's a Caleb City bit about, I can use Joy-Con drift as an excuse. No sus there. Oh, that's really funny. Joy-Con drift as an excuse. Why have you not finished all your tasks? My Joy-Cons were drifting, sir. Sus. Sus. Oh, hey, Audie's got our thing for us today. So, yeah, there's a Caleb City bit about, cats. And about this guy who has the superpower to make cats fight. And for some reason, that's all I can think of. God, that Caleb City video is... That Super Hero video. There's 2 of them. And they're both fucking hilarious. I think it's Caleb City. Next up is Happy Game, which is a survival horror puzzle game. So there used to be a thing called Xbox Summer of Our... So when indie games were like first starting to get big in the mid to late 2000s, one of the first groups to like support them was Xbox. Xbox was actually really big in supporting indie games. And they used to have a program called Xbox Summer of Arcade. And because of Xbox Summer of Arcade, we got games like Limbo, right? The ever so popular Limbo actually started off in Xbox Summer of Arcade. And now we have this Happy Game, which Limbo kind of spawned its own indie game genre of child with big head exploring a scary world that XBLA was famous for. I mean, I guess Fez also kind of falls into that category. But yeah, no, this Happy, it looks great. And it looks to fall right into that category of child with large head exploring scary world. But, hey, I'm totally on board with that. I'm not really much of a horror guy, but I loved Limbo. I loved Inside. Fez is kind of similar, kind of like in a similar-ish genre of small thing with big head. There's others that I can't think of off the top of my head. Limbo was the most famous of them, of course. But yeah, no, this looks pretty good. Like, there's a lot of care taken into the animations here, and I'm totally on board with that. So yeah, this Happy Game looks fantastic, and that's spring 2021. I wonder if this was organized by release date. I wonder if that's how this thing was organized. Next up was Genosea? No. I'm assuming the G is silent, so it's Nocia. Which is like a sci-fi visual novel game. Definitely not. I've never gotten the appeal of visual novels. I know some people do, and I tried, and many years ago, I streamed Doki Doki Literature Club, or at least I tried to. But I've never personally gotten the appeal of visual novels, but I know there's somebody out there that likes them, and for them I'm happy, I guess, if they're into this. There was one visual novel I did like. Fuck, I don't remember what it was called. And then lastly, we have Very Valet, which is it's a very play pal game where it's like about like driving cars to parking, and it kind of reminds me of that like games like Moving Out or The Stretcher, which I call play pals games, right? I don't know, it could be fun. I could see people having a lot of fun with it. And yeah, so those were all the I don't want to say minor games, because there was definitely some stuff I'm interested within it. But I guess that leads to the last two announcements, which the one started off the show and the other one ended the show. It started off with Splunky. Not only Splunky, but Splunky 1 and 2 are both coming to Switch. Now I know Mush must be excited about that. I have personally I've never played Splunky because it wasn't until recently that I got big into roguelikes. Like, I personally never cared. Yeah, so I've never played Splunky. I haven't played Splunky 2, but hey, they're both coming to Switch. That's super exciting. And yeah, I might actually give the first Splunky a try. Now that I like roguelikes, because of games like Dead Cells and Hades, and I kind of like get them more now, I might give Splunky a try when it comes to Switch. For some reason, I thought Splunky was already on Switch, but I guess not. For some reason, I swear it was. Ooh. Give me a second. I don't know why. Well, I don't know. For some reason, I thought Splunky was on Switch. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. Who knows anymore? But yeah, no, Splunky, that's a cool get. In Splunky 2, I mean, it just came out earlier this year, and who knows? I might give them a try. I'll probably, I don't know. It depends on what other games are coming out around that time, admittedly. Because that plays a big deal into these things. But yeah, I could realistically see myself giving Splunky a try. And then the last announcement, which I actually expected to be revealed at the Game Awards, but they saved it for here, is Dicey, or not, god damn it, we'll talk about Dicey Dungeon in a minute. Is Among Us. Among Us was announced for Switch today. I am kind of worried about how it plays because, you know, Dicey, or god damn it, Among Us is kind like it easily played with like a mouse and a keyboard or with a touch screen, but it's like, how do you play it on consoles? And I did watch some gameplay and it seems to be optimized well enough. My one worry is chatting, like using like the in-game, like because there is a built-in like chat feature where you can like type, but like how well will that work on Switch? Because but I say that, but we also know that this game has or the Switch at least a while ago, many updates ago, the Switch did actually get keyboard support. So like right now, I could plug in a keyboard into my Switch, hit open up the chat button, which is that one, and actually type with a keyboard. That because the Switch has that optimization in it, and I hope it works for Among Us, because that would, especially like playing on a TV, and if, theoretically you get like a Bluetooth keyboard, that could make things so much easier. Or you just play on Discord like a sane person, right? But no, I think Among Us will work on consoles, and I think it's only a matter of time until it comes to Xbox and PlayStation. And on top of that, they also announced in like the tweet, because yeah, they announced in a tweet that it has cross-platform play. So I'm assuming that means that if you know somebody who has it on mobile or PC, you can do cross-platform play with them. That's really cool as well. That's because that was my big hope for for Among Us, is that it gets because I want it to come to PS4 and Xbox, and I feel like if it does, it needs all that cross-platform support. And I know Nintendo's down for cross-platform. Microsoft has always been down for cross-platform, but it's good to see that other developers are down for it as well. And yeah, so yeah. That's really cool. That was my one big hope, is that they get cross-platform support, and it looks like they are. So yeah, I have not bought it on Switch yet. So the Game Awards sale ended yesterday, and I did actually buy Among Us on PC. I know I said a while ago that I wasn't going to, because, right, microtransaction or whatever thing I said, but I've played it on mobile for a while. And at only $5, I think it was like $2.50 on sale on Steam, I was like, you know what, for that price, and because the developers seem like such good people, you know what, I'll give them my money, right? I have no problem supporting them, giving them my money, and I might buy, even though I don't know if I'll play it on Switch, I might do it again. I might just give them my money again and buy Among Us on Switch as well. I don't know if I will, I can't guarantee anything, but I might. What are you gonna say? I've heard all about summer, but I really like to experience it firsthand. I know, be careful what you wish for, right? Just that I'm kind of a daredevil, and I really want to try it. Oh, in summer? Look at all this. But yeah, so Among Us coming to Switch, that's really cool. And I think it's only a matter of time until it comes to other consoles. Maybe with voice chat? I mean, the Switch doesn't have voice chat. I mean, they kind of do, but they also kind of don't. So they can get away with that. But I feel like it's going to come to PS4 and Xbox. PS4, PS5. I bet that's why it's not on anything right now, is because they delayed it for the PS4, so that way they could also get it on the PS5, and they can get it on the... I think Xbox, it doesn't matter. If you make a game that works on Xbox One, it works on Series X. So yeah, I think Among Us is good, right? And I'm watching people play it on Twitch all the time. I totally get Among Us. I totally get the appeal of Among Us. I know why people like it so much. And I like it as well. No, I don't want you to move. Gosh dang it, Dom. I like you. But I don't want you to move away Zucker. Zucker's too cool of a cat. If it was anyone else, I'd say sure. But because you want to move away Zucker, I just can't let you do it. I just can't let him do it, because it's Zucker. Zucker's our homeboy. If it had been Carmen, or Octavian, or Cherry, or maybe even Lucky, I would have said sure. And I know people really like Zucker as well. Or people like Dom as well. He's kind of popular. Oh. Yeah, so that was the Indie Direct today. Yeah, no, there was, I mean, between the two Splunkies, Among Us, which launched today, that other game I mentioned, Grindstone, and Grindstone getting a Cyber Shadow release date. Yeah, no, it wasn't one of the best Indie Directs ever, but it wasn't bad. this was a pretty good indie direct. And they didn't even mention, right, I had said yesterday that I was expecting them to announce at least in the sizzle reel, I was expecting them to show Dicey Dungeon, because Dicey Dungeon launches on Switch today. They didn't even show it. So there's one more indie game that came out today that I'm super excited for. Sure. But yeah, so yeah, today was a pretty good day for indie games, and I'm super excited for Cyber Shadow. Oh, and I'll probably pick up because Dicey Dungeon hasn't come out on Switch yet. It hasn't loaded up onto the Switch's eShop. So I'm just kind of waiting for that, and I'll probably pick up both Dicey Dungeon, which I think is only $15, and I'll pick up Among Us, which is $5. I might even have enough gold points on the Switch to get Among Us for free. That might totally be a thing. I'm assuming, you know what, there's one more thing we can try. Because I would love for Dom to stay with us. Dom would be a cool get. There is one thing we can try. I doubt it'll change anything, but we can fucking try. But yeah, so no, I'm perfectly happy with the Indie Direct today. I'm looking forward to playing the 3D World port since the Direct launch. I'm hoping, and you know what, with the Indie Direct, there is a good chance. So I'm wrapping up the game, but we're not actually ending the stream yet. With the Indie Direct, there is hopes that we'll get a Nintendo Direct maybe as early as like January. And that would be really cool. It'd be cool to see more of 3D. I'm not going to pick up the 3D World port because I already have 3D World on Wii U, and I don't think the new content's going to be enough for me personally. But yeah, that 3D World's cool. There's a bunch of other games I'm sure they'll announce at some point. Really? That was considered an encoding overload? Ugh. Zucker, I don't want you to leave. But yeah, no, I'm pretty sure I have enough gold points to get Among Us for nothing. I mean, I still hate Nintendo's gold point system. But yeah, I might have enough. But yeah, that was everything that was announced in the indie world today. Or at least I'm pretty sure it was. Because this list is weird. Because it doesn't have Among Us and Splunky on it. Those are separate. But yeah, no, I liked the Nintendo indie world today. Yeah, that was really cool. I don't know, I'm so glad Nintendo's got on board with indie games, and indie game developers have got on board with Nintendo. Because, right, Nintendo famously kind of once, or not famously, but they did once say that, oh, they didn't see much value in indie games, that this was during the Wii era, that, like, oh, they valued games made by, like, big publishers and big developers and whatnot. And then all the big publishers turned their back on Nintendo during the Wii U era, so Nintendo had to come crawling back to indie games. And since then, they've had a pretty good relationship with indie games, with Nindies and Indie World now. Right, there's some pretty good stuff. There is one thing, however, and that's Silksong. A lot of people were hoping that they were going to announce, or we were going to get something on Silksong today. Especially because the guy, or someone at Team Cherry was like, hey, you know, someone at Team Cherry retweeted the Direct. So everyone was like, oh, maybe we'll finally get something from Silksong. And yeah, there was a lot of hope for that. So yeah, there was a lot of hope for Silksong, especially with that, because people love Hollow Knight, and I've said it. Hollow Knight's an amazing game. It is seriously, it's the best, or maybe even the second best Metroidvania, depending on how you look at things. And for its price, oh my god. Hollow Knight's amazing. And I was... And yeah, so I was kind of hoping for some Silksong information as well. But the fact that we didn't get any doesn't bother me. Like, people went to Team Cherry's website, and so many people actually went that it actually crashed their website. Which is kind of funny. So I'm just gonna keep talking to him until something happens. But yeah, so I was hopeful for, Silksong, but it didn't happen, and I'm not too beat up over it, right? I wonder if the game knows what I'm trying to do by leaving and coming back, and now it's just not even gonna bother. You can just move here. Okay, let's see what he says this time. Can I cheat this? Or is he just gonna say Zucker again? Come on, Dom. I like you. Don't disappoint me. Come on, anybody but Zucker. Fuck! I want Dom. I'd be cool with Dom. But I don't want to lose Zucker. So I guess we're not getting Dom. Fuck me. Fuck me. I would have been perfectly happy with Dom. I guess that's just how these things happen. Fucking sucks to suck, you know. But yeah, so I'm not too beat up over the, I know some people are probably annoyed, but you know, what's that Miyamoto quote I hate about delayed game and whatnot, right? That's me with Sports Story. When Sports Story got delayed, I was like, oh, fuck, really? Oh, that sucks. But I know it'll be a good game when it comes out. Same thing with Silksong. I mean, Silksong might be so big that when it ends, it might be as big as Hollow Knight, right? Silksong is literally turning into Hollow Knight 2, and that's really cool because I and many others would love Hollow Knight 2. So that sounds fantastic. The football fish kind of ruined the shot, but other than that, it's not a bad one. So yeah, I mean, Hollow Knight, Silksong, I'm just assuming is growing, and they're taking their sweet time. I mean, do we really want a game that ends up like Cyberpunk? Now, admittedly, I don't think it was rushing the game out that ruined Cyberpunk, but Cyberpunk has its own problems, and I know there was some controversy this morning. I don't know, I didn't read too much into it, honestly. I just know there was something that annoyed people. Oh, we should check turnip prices. I know we have fluctuating this week. I can almost guarantee it, but yeah, we should check turnip prices. Yeah, I know people are miffed about that, but you know what? One game not being there, oops, undo that. One game not being there doesn't ruin an indie world for me. Not even, as far as I'm concerned, one game is good enough to make an indie world for me, and we got several. I mean, admittedly, in recent years, we keep getting more and more indie games that I'm interested in, but still. Sell that, sell that, sell those. Oops, not that. Those and those. So yeah, no, I think Indie World went pretty well. Did I check the store? Or did I check the neighboring store? I feel like I did. 89. Oh, maybe we aren't fluctuating. No, we're probably decreasing. I thought we were. I was expecting fluctuating this week. It looks like we're probably decreasing. But yeah, no, I'm super down for. I like this. I'm liking everything that was shown here. I'm down for all of these games. I'm satisfied. Also with indie games, the new season of Fall Guys started today. And I guess there's something like, I guess they had to take it down for a little bit because something was broken. And I guess they currently have, ooh. I'll take that. I guess they currently have, I also want that. We'll come back for that. Oh, and I'll fucking take that. And I'll take that. We just need some good pants now. Oh boy, we just need some bright red pants. And we'll have... Oh, shit, there are some bright red pants. We're fucking Sinterklassen. Do we have... Are there Santa shoes in here? Or is it just these? Really? No Santa shoes? Moccasin boots? I mean, I guess that's actually kind of close. Oh, fuck yeah, I'll take an entire Santa outfit. Sure, we'll wear the shit out of that. There's also some other stuff in there I want as well, but... Holy crap, I'll take all of this. I'll be Sinterklassen. Do we have a flight jacket? I don't know if we do. I also want to get... one of these. Probably this one. And I want to also get this, the festive dress. God, finally. I've been waiting for Santa. It's because it's the 15th. And, like, ornaments appeared in the trees and everything. That's why we're finally getting Santa stuff. I guarantee you that's it. Yeah, everything's coming up indie today. I'm just waiting for Dicey Dungeons to come out. Because Dicey Dungeons, a game I'm super anticipating. And it's only a matter of time. The dress on me looked like a dwarf. You know what I mean. The rock kind of dwarf. Right? Honeydew. Oh, PS5s went on sale again. And I guess that was a total shit show. Because... Of course it was. But yeah, no, I'm probably gonna pick up Among Us. I don't know if we'll stream Among Us. I don't really have... I mean, I guess I could go into random games and give it a shot, or I could do a Discord thing. That'd be fun, but I just don't have a big enough viewer base for that. Oh, I would love to do Among Us with viewers, though. That'd be so fun. Look at this room. It's already getting more festive as we know it. Look at it. It's already getting more festive. And I mean, at some point we're going to build at some point we're going to get the recipe for a Christmas tree. And I'm going to trash this couch and put a Christmas tree up in the corner. We got to get I know we have some stockings, but I'm going to need a different wallpaper. Oh yeah, everything's coming together. Maybe I'll get better tables than this diner counter over there. I mean, our fridge is fine. I guess the diner counters are okay. Oh, you know what else I want to... do I have customization kits? I should somewheres in here. There they are. Did I see that I can make one of these, Rudolph, that reindeer that we got a while ago? I think we could make that into like a Rudolph, right? That's what I want to check out right now, because I kind of want to go place that. I was thinking about this yesterday. Oops, I meant customization. Yes, we could. Okay. Yeah, I want a Rudolph. And I'm sure as time goes on, we'll go get more rain. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I'm done for now. Let's go check Nookling's Junction for something. Let's go put all this stuff in storage. I want to go check something. Yeah, sure, whatever. Yeah, today's come. I mean, except for the Dom thing. Everything else is coming up great. I cannot believe you won. I wish it was just, if it was just a different random person every time, we'd be fine. I'd have no problems. Oh yeah, we were gonna come by here real quick. If it was just a different random person, but it's not. I wanted to look in here. Okay, no. I was wondering if they were going to start selling Christmas presents. Because I could see that being something that started happening around this time. Yeah, what are we going to do? So it's Nintendo. So this is a Nintendo statement. We have heard you. Coming in the next Animal Crossing New Horizons update is DIY storage. This is Diane. She's a new visitor who you can store up to 10 DIYs with. Yes, she takes up a visitor slot and likes kicks, and you can only talk with her until 10 p.m. That's very on brand for Nintendo. I'd be fine with them like making like a card binder, right? That people put like collectible cards in, and you could just store DIYs in them, and other people can come by and look at your DIY holder thingy and see what you've got. That'd actually be I'd be fine with that. Where was it though? I saw somebody making fun of them. Oh yeah, here it is. This is Jabroni Mike. Who's Vine Sauce related. He's in Red Vox and whatnot. It's, look at this absolute fucking failure. Hideous Quasimodo of a snowman. Yep, I really fucked it up. No DIY for me because this thing is atrocious. Sad. And it's a snowman that looks perfectly fine. It honestly looks like the one we made today. Like, I'm not shitting you. It looks like a perfectly fine snowman. Just like the one we made. Maybe the body's a little smaller than the one we made. But yeah, it's... God, the snowman thing's fucking stupid. Even though we got one right today. Yeah, no, seriously. Maybe the body's a little... Like, the body and head are more equal on his. But I still stand by this middle one looked better than this one. I fucking stand by that. I don't get it. I just, from here on out, I make the body big, and the head I make bigger than I think it should be. And I'm just gonna go with it from there. Except for that one time where I had to push them both off a cliff, even though they were pretty actually like the one I made today. Maybe I was just in the wrong spot. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Trial and error, you know. So far, we've had 4 errors and 1 correct one. I don't know. I'm not worrying about it. God, I cannot believe I now have Among Us. I'm probably going to have Among Us on PC, mobile, and Switch. Even though the mobile version's completely free. I don't know. I'm still totally down for cross-platform. I wonder if because it's cross-platform, I wonder if I can get all 3 versions of the game to interact with each other. Like, could I theoretically play as, like, 3 people? Ooh, curious and curiouser. I don't know. We'll worry about that another time. Yeah, so today I admittedly kind of I'm still kind of hurt. Hopefully I'll be back to normal tomorrow. But we still got at least I felt like we got a lot of shit done. I mean, we mostly talked about Indie World and whatnot. But hey, Indie World's cool. I'm totally down for more Indie World. Because fuck yeah, it's Indie World. And I know Dom ruined everything. Because, oh god, if he had just said anybody else. Okay, probably not Nan. And probably not Marina. And definitely not Whitney or Audie. But if he, like, there were 4 potential people he could have picked. And I probably would have said yes. And he didn't pick one of them. It just sucks. It just fucking sucks. Oh, did I talk about that? Did I talk about a craft guide to D&D? God, I want to play D&D so bad. I've never... And I know right now is, like, the perfect time to, like, find an online group and start playing. But god damn it, the new episode of A Crap Guide to D&D was fucking... That entire series is amazing. The new episode was beautiful. I highly... If you've never heard of A Crap Guide to D&D, look it up on YouTube. They're all really good. They're all really funny. God, it's so good. It's so good. It's such a good series. And the new video, while chaotic as hell, is just perfect. You know what? I also... Because Matt Mercer... So I've never watched... So all my D&D experience comes from Dimension 20, Yogg's Cast, what was it? What was... Yogg Ventures, I think was what theirs was called. I watched the first few episodes of Heroes and Halfwits. I probably should have gotten more into that. And the big one, The Adventure Zone. But I've never... I know there are some people who are obsessed with Critical Role. I've never checked out Critical Role, but I feel like I should. Because I've been watching... I've still been binging through them, actually. And Matt Mercer has showed up in that show several times. And he seems like a really likable person. And at some point, I just need to check out Critical Role. I don't want... And Mika Burton's also on Critical Role. And she's great. At some point, I just need to check out Critical Role. I really just need to do that. I wouldn't even know where to begin, though. I need to watch more Dimension 20. I only have Dropout for a few more days. And so I really need to... Oh, we didn't even place that fucking reindeer. Let's go do that real quick. Well, I'm still talking. I've still got D&D to talk about. Also, Crit Juice was another big one back in the day. Don't watch it anymore because I think it ended. Crit Juice was huge, and what was the other one? I've really been meaning to watch. Is Friends at the Tables one? But that's not the one I was thinking of. Die is Cast, I think it. Dice Funk. Dice Funk's the other one I need to watch more of. Dice Funk seemed pretty good, and I just haven't touched it. Oh, you know where we could put... I wonder if it'll take... I wonder how much space it takes up. You know what would be an interesting place for this reindeer? Because I always put everything up there. I wonder... I mean, we could do it right here. I wonder how it looks. There we go. And then I'm assuming it lights up at night. I don't know. We'll keep an eye out for it. Eventually, I do want to make a sled pulled by reindeer at some point. Miranda, just leave. Just fucking leave. I'd love right around here or wherever to put a sled, to do a sled pulled by like a row of all the different colors reindeers. We might do that at some point, hopefully. I don't know. There's still so many Christmas DIYs that we're missing. God, Miranda. It makes me so angry that you won't leave. You've made Santa not so happy. Santa now has to bash your skull in. Ho, ho, ho. God, but yeah, I love D&D. Dames and Dragons, another good one that I need to listen to more of. God, there are so many good D&D podcasts, and I just need to listen to more of them. And at one day I'm gonna play. One day I'm gonna play. I'm gonna DM as well. What did we get an achievement for? I don't know when that's gonna happen, but one day I'm gonna play D&D. Oh, Snow Maestro. Build a perfect snowman. Okay. Cool. I still have no idea what some of these are. I have no idea what some of these are. We're only missing, what, 4? No, maybe 5. Dream House. So there's something to do with all of our houses. So something to do with the house. But I don't know what it is. Maybe this is get a good ranking from the Happy Home Academy. That could be it. Is there one for catching a lot of bees? I kind of remember hearing something about that. Like, oh, you gotta catch a bunch of bees, or... I don't know, I would assume this would be another bug one. But... I don't know. I don't know what any of this is. Like, if I got, like, stung by a jellyfish in the ocean, I could see that being one of these, but no. And then we're just missing something here. We got bug off, we got fishing tourney. Maybe it's a New Year's thing. I could see that being a New Year's thing. I don't know. It's so weird. I'm gonna be really... It's gonna be weird if we finish up the series and there are still ones we haven't unlocked. That's gonna be weird. Because we've been playing every day for a year. I mean, yes, I do have to make the house better. Totally. And I know the Happy Home Academy hates my upstairs. I know they do. But what am I gonna do? Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go play some indie games. I'm hoping Dicey Dungeon's on Switch right now. I'm hoping it's come out. I don't think it has yet. But hey, here's to hope. Here's to hoping to hope, right? That'd be... God, I'd be so excited for Dicey Dungeon. God, yeah, Dicey. Stupid Dom. I totally wanted to take in Dom. He's not someone I'm looking for, but he's someone I totally would have taken. Right? I have no prejudice against Dom. I know some people do, and I know he's one of the more popular ones. But it just annoys me. And it just annoys me that Miranda won't leave. Because I'm so ready to go out there and find somebody new. Especially before Christmas. Oh yeah, celebrating it with all my buddies except for Miranda would be fantastic. We still have 10 days. We have, or well, yeah, 10, 9, right, whatever. We're running out of time. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, I'm gonna go play some indie games. You should go play some indie games as well. Because indie games are amazing. There are so many good ones. So many ones that are better than Cyberpunk. I'm not letting that die anytime soon. Because I have nothing better to do. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. Stay tuned for more. Until next time, peace.